Welcome back to Press Extra Talk, the gaming podcast that runs smoother than half the games that was released this year. And joining me, as always, is the living definition of connection loss. The man who's reported more players than he's actually killed. He is the human error code himself, FPS Devil 96.
Yep, it's good to be back, and imagine the embarrassment of being killed off a human error code. A human error code that still slaughters people every day. So, yeah.
Well, that's what counts. That's what counts. That's all that matters, mate. As long as you're slotting people, that's fine.
That's it.
Especially on the FPS games, anyway. As long as it's in game.
Oh, always.
Anyway, so today's episode we are breaking down the entire year of the wins, the fails, the insane moments, the broken launches, the hype trains, and everything that our gamers losing their minds in 2025, with some honourable mentions of 2024. Let's go on and talk about some of the biggest game releases this year. I'm going to start with one people are going to hate that we're going to talk about, well, in this manner, Call of Duty. It's a big release, not as big as Battlefield. But it's a big release. Call of Duty dropped with some new installments, which was exactly what everyone was expected. Sweaty lobbies.
Yep.
A game full of bugs. The campaign was way too short and a bit weird.
Yeah, it was a bit odd, wasn't it? Like, what was that?
What was that? Yeah, that mission with
the
big
massive mason at the end.
That was like Fortnite vibes. Like, come on.
It was what, with the red eyes. It was definitely
it was weird, man. Weird.
But
I think
younger people.
Yeah, definitely. But some people still loved it, so.
I mean, the question is, though, if we was like 12, 13, would we be loving it? Is it a time of, is it just crap because of the age that we are, or is it just
Well, I think that might go
awful in general.
Probably, but then it kind of ties into what we were talking about last week with the whole the story in the game of Call of Duty. Like, remember the whole no Russian thing, which for us would have been great at the time, but like you said, you won't get away with that nowadays.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
No chance. No chance. Battlefield 6, hype explosion of the year.
Yeah, it's for me, it could be game of the year quite easily.
Definitely.
I think it's got a strong contender. COD, you can't write it off. As much as it's fell off, in my opinion, you can't write it off. Like, it's got a strong fan base. I think it will always have a strong fan base, regardless of what Fortnite skins they come out with, what Nicki Minaj is running around with pink guns, and even with the recent change of skill-based matchmaking, like, people cried in previous COD titles about it being in. They've taken it out now, and then now you've got the streamers saying it's too easy when they're dropping 100 kills a game. So it's like they've catered towards the casual player more, which is good. But is it a problem for people that want more of a competitive side of it, or do they now need to release like the CDL game mode?
Yeah, completely agree.
Yeah,
completely agree. It's a lot of games. A lot of shooting games will have that problem though on the multiplayer, because I mean, like we've touched on it before we even started recording. You've got people who work like myself, 2 jobs, are out. You've got 2 kids, a fiance that hates them. You want to escape. You want to escape a little bit, and 2 hours on the Xbox, PlayStation, or whatever console you play just to escape. You want to enjoy yourself, and then you've got people who are literally in unemployment lobbies that live, breathe, bleed Battlefield, straight, 17 hours of gameplay, or 76 hours, was it, or something? I think you said.
Yeah, 76 hours gameplay in like 4
Crazy.
days or something.
Yeah, but you had 2 weeks off, man. It's not too bad.
I'm not quite on unemployment lobbies. I'm still employed, guys. 60 hours a week, full time.
Yeah, he does have a job. Believe it or not, another one, Fortnite, the 2025 madness. It continues to dominate with more crazy, like some crazy collaborations with stuff people aren't even asking for.
How far are they going to push it, though, Dan? Do you reckon? They're pushing it, aren't
they? I don't think they've got a stop. They don't. They're just going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. But because Fortnite's that big now, they'll just think of something else or someone. There's always going to be a new song that comes out, a new up and coming artist, a new film, There'll be, and they'll be like, oh, they'll jump on that. I'm sure Ghostface was in it recently.
Yeah.
Did you see that one? I thought that was pretty cool, but
Yeah.
I've not played it because well, I'm 32 years of age and I'm an adult. I'm joking. Don't come at me. Calm down.
No, it's definitely a younger audience, Fortnite. But two games that are really good with collaborations. To be fair, Fortnite being one, you can't fault them for that. Like they always do, like find really good
Absolutely,
stuff. And
completely agree.
second to that, probably Dead by Daylight. Dead by Daylight is really good with that stuff.
Are they?
Yeah, they've
Oh,
had some Resident Evil collaborations in the past. They had like a Stranger Things, like with the release of that killer, and then a Nemesis for Resident Evil. They've done some good stuff. Like Survivors, they brought Leon, Claire, and stuff. Jill,
that's
sorry,
cool.
maybe. But
That's
yeah,
cool.
they've done some good stuff, and
That's good.
yeah,
That's well cool. I know. I didn't know that. I was completely unaware of that. Elden Ring, new DLCs. Elden Ring dropped more brutal DLCs. Believe it or not, giving players new bosses, new areas, new ways to suffer, basically. But people who
it's
play Elden Ring love the challenge. They love the grind. It's that kind of game. So people actually absolutely love the challenge.
a very close friend of mine who may or may not feature on the podcast in the future. Absolute massive Elden Ring fan. Hopefully we can get him on for an
Really
episode. Yeah,
nice.
he's done
That'd be
all the
good.
Dark Souls, all the Elden Ring. Shout out to Michael. He may join us in the future, but yeah, he's a beast at those kind of games. So he'll be able to shed some light on that. But
Definitely, we'll get him on.
yeah,
We'll get him
it's
on.
gonna be an interesting one. How hard is Elden Ring though? Because I think I played like 20 minutes of it and it was ridiculous. So how hard are they making it for these people?
I feel like if you, it's definitely a game that requires some level of grind. You can't just jump on it for 20 because you're not going to get anywhere.
Yeah,
Um, but the storytelling's elite on it. So I mean, if you're really into them sort of games, you're going to put the effort in. You're going to put the hours in.
yeah, definitely. It's a game of timing, not
Yeah,
quite a game of
100%.
angles. Game of timing.
Oh, good, man. These won't know. These won't know unless you play Siege. It's a game of angles. That's what it is. Right.
Told
Well,
us.
there's some of the biggest releases. So how about we talk about some of the games that were overhyped but then like really flopped hard.
Um,
So
Pet.
first one that comes to mind for me is X Defiant.
Ah, mate, loved X Define. I'm sad about that. The
Yeah,
one that was hyped to be the COD killer. I grinded hours and hours of that. Ended up buying the special edition as well, stupidly. I really thought it'd do good. There was some
yeah.
really good gunplay, felt smooth. I like the way they collabed with other Ubisoft games, such as like Ghost Recon characters. They had an Assassin's Creed thing coming in. Like it adds real potential. I just think it
It's
was,
it's a huge missed opportunity, I think.
yeah, 100%. And like they hyped it up too much to compete against COD, and I think that's the problem. Like a game that was made by former ex devs of Call of Duty, and
Yeah,
yeah, you've not got that AAA money. I mean, well, Ubisoft is a AAA studio, but like you're not going to keep it on that level of COD. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to
mm.
say. Like Call of Duty is a different beast in its own right. So, but yeah, great game. It's a shame. At least I
Do you
got a
think
refund.
do you think Call of Duty is yeah, it's true. A lot of people you got the refunds, didn't you? Yeah. Do
Yeah.
you think Call of Duty is like on that level now just because of how long it's been releasing? It's built up that community and stuff to where they, like if they do sort of make a similar mistake to let's say X Defiant where they bring out like questionable updates and stuff, it's sort of fastly forgiven just because of how big they are now.
Yeah, I think it's got a hardcore following, and the thing that Call of Duty will always have, that will always pull it out of the shit, is that it
Mm,
will always be able to remaster Modern Warfare 2. The
mm.
reason it hasn't remastered Modern Warfare 2 is because that is its, in my opinion, its series like get out of jail free card. When they
Yeah,
release a game that
absolutely.
flops badly to the point where it's going to lose players by the millions, that's when they'll, lo and behold, release a 2009 remake of Modern Warfare 2, and that will bring everyone back. It's what everybody wants. The reason they haven't done it is because they've got no space for a future game if they do that, because everybody would have played that.
Did you hear Concord? Did you hear about Concord?
I didn't, mate. No, I don't know much
No.
about Concord.
So Concord, it dropped, but it was the same as like similar to what X Defiant were. It had a huge, massive marketing push, but
Okay.
it literally died like within a week.
Shit.
It
Yeah.
just lacked personally. It lacked personality. I thought it just didn't bring anything new to like a hero shooter genre. It was just an instant flop. I think. Unfortunately, it pains me to say because I don't want to sit here and start like shaming games and stuff, but I'm probably going to get someone in the comments like, "Shut up, you don't know what you're talking about." Yeah,
Well, we welcome that, by the way. We welcome opinions.
yeah, we do. We do
Yeah,
welcome opinions.
absolutely. If you got an
Yeah,
opinion, drop it down.
drop it in.
Like, but
So
hero shooters, the one that stands out is still for me is Overwatch, isn't it? Overwatch is the one. Like,
Overwatch is good.
yeah.
Well,
But we had a little spell on it, didn't we?
yeah, we did. Was it Overwatch? Was that the first one? Was that
Two.
the first one? Was
Overwatch
it
2,
two?
mate.
Yeah.
All right.
It shows how much I enjoyed it and done it. If I can't remember which one it was. No, it was good. Do you know what though? It was what I like about it is from like you and me, we come from like FPS shooters, like but the majority of the Call of Duty is Battlefield. We've jumped on games like Hell Let Loose. We
Yeah.
do like some form of realistic milsim shooters, and jumping on games like Overwatch, where it's sort of well, it's not obviously. It was
Cartoony, isn't it?
yeah,
Arcadey.
it was. I'll be honest, it was a nice break, and it felt most of the time, not when I first started, but when I knew what I was doing, it felt very balanced
Yeah, yeah.
until like when you start like getting to the higher ranks. I felt like there wasn't really a middle ground unless I played a tank, mate. I didn't know what I was doing. That was it. I couldn't do anything else.
Big Sigma
So
tank main.
yeah, I was a
Fro-
massive
fro-
Sigma tank man.
Throwing boulders at people. Yeah, it was good.
Taking
It was good.
chins off. I mean,
The problem I found with Overwatch is it wasn't very controller player friendly, and as everybody knows, I'm a roller player,
I
so
agree with that.
very
Massively
M
agree
and
with that.
K, very M and K sided, I think.
Hmm. Speaking of flops, which this might catch you by surprise, and I might be wrong for saying this, but what was all this scripts? What was the crack with CS:GO and all the knife skins and stuff? Do you hear about all that?
Was it something about like
Something
people
about the
being?
money and like what they're worth, and then apparently everything losing its value or something.
Yeah, didn't people like collect them and then sell them? I wasn't much into
Yeah,
it.
so apparently it was like people collect them, sold them for like real world money, and then apparently, I might be wrong. Correct me if do you know what? Somebody correct me in the comment section. Let us know. But I think it's sort of a lot of it just lost its value, and I just saw memes all over Facebook of people crying about it.
Bit
But
like
I don't.
cryptocurrency, that guys. Worth nothing. It's worth as much as the next person says.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. So right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll shift into the W's then, because thankfully 2025 wasn't all disappointments. The big push on cheats in Siege,
Oh, they've done very good. Their anti-cheat's very good now.
yeah, they've really pushed for that with the updates this season. It was a massive problem. I mean, and I'll be honest with you, do you know when you're playing the game, you see the list at the top right hand side of the screen of all these people getting banned. You're like, is that real? Is that true? Or are you just making up gamer tags and showing them everyone like,
It's
you
quite
know?
clever though. Even if they was just doing that, it's clever. But no, I've noticed a drop in cheaters when when we like went
When we
back
jump
to it.
back on it, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
I mean, I like the idea of the whole like your XP, sorry, your RP in that game. Your RP like dropping because you've had a cheater on your team, or you'll gain XP, gain RP if you've come up against the cheater.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're all making some sort of effort to ban them permanently is a good thing. They're also trying to stop boosting accounts and stuff.
Smurfs, smurfing.
Smurf
Yeah, they've
accounts, yeah.
increased the levels massively to be able to play ranked.
Mm.
Found that out the hard way. Really annoyed me.
Yeah, when we jumped
Uh,
back on, yeah, jumped back on, didn't we?
yeah.
After years of playing, starting from scratch, it was like you got to be. Was it level 50? I think it was when we jumped on.
I think that's what it started at. Oh, was it 25 it started at? And now it's 50. I don't know. Took ages though. Took me 2 weeks to get there.
Uh, big W's. I think I'm going to mention Battlefield again for the devs because they actually listened to the fan base, which one of them was the knee sliding.
Yeah, they took the
The
sliding
movement
out,
they
didn't they?
took within what a couple of weeks of it being complained about, and it was like out the game, gone, boom, see you later.
Yeah,
Which is what you
there's
want. It's exactly what you want.
skins as well. There was some backlash on some crazy skins,
Yes.
which in my opinion, wasn't that crazy, but for the Battlefield community, was nuts.
I mean, yeah. So like, because you know what? So they just instantly compare it to Call of Duty and Fortnite straight away, where the skins are a little bit more ridiculous. But I think that's the more Milsim guys, the military, like this game's more. It's like a Milsim. I don't want none of that stuff. I get it coming from a military background myself. Seeing them sort of skins in a game like Battlefield enrages me. But
Nothing
it's a
like the real
bit.
thing.
Nah, but it's a business at the end of the day, and they've got to pull money in. You know what I mean? They've got to make it more appealing for other people who don't play Battlefield to drag them in, and they've got to make the money. I mean, I know they're a big business anyway, like, and
Just the
missing
biggest, mate.
yeah, just the biggest, missing a couple of quid. They're not going to miss a couple of quid, are they? Because somebody's gone, no, I'm not buying that. There's yellow on the skin. I'm not buying it. On the clothing, sorry, not the skin.
But like just as a random fact, studios make more money through microtransactions than the actual game sales
Yes,
itself.
yeah, yeah.
FIFA being the biggest of all.
Oh, FIFA, yeah, with the FIFA points. Do you hear about what
Yeah.
Luke Litter did? It's old news, this like, but Luke Litter when he won the darts. He
No.
was like, "What are you going to do with all your money?" Because he was, I think he was under 18 at the time, so he couldn't do it. And his response was, "He's going to buy FIFA points."
Wild, man.
I know
That's
wins a
crazy.
massive like world bloody dart tournament and spends his winnings on FIFA points.
Just put it all in black. Not that I encourage gambling, but just should have done.
Yeah, and more of an odds. Yeah, sure have I doubled it. Imagine if he lost. Jesus Christ.
He'd be crying. Um,
Aye.
but yeah.
Would you go back to Siege?
Um, maybe in the future I'll never write it off, or maybe I can play it alongside Red Sec. But I'm just really enjoying Red Sec right now.
Because you're on a massive Battlefield grind at the minute, aren't you? Trying to hit
I
the
am
what was it? Top
trying
10
to
in the
get
UK.
trying to get top 10 players in the UK. Maybe try and get that number one controller player position. I was gonna go for number one kills, and then I realized that the guy in first currently in the UK is just a different beast, and he's a
Probably doesn't.
full time streamer. So I can't
Yeah.
compete with that working full time. But we'll give it the
Unemployment lobbies and that. Unless you've got like 60 odd sponsors sat on your shelf behind you, mate, you can't get pushed for things like that. But unless you're
okay.
putting in unless you're putting in like what 76 hours a
Hey,
week.
I'm giving him a run for the money, mate. Trust me.
Yeah, that's good.
I'm gonna catch him soon. But yeah, it's a grind, but it's about the process in it.
Yeah. Well, as long as
Doing
you're
it.
having fun doing it, mate, and not stressing yourself out. Just
I've only
keep putting that
broke 3 controllers.
C4 under the 3 controllers.
I haven't.
Just keep putting that C4 under the tanks, mate, and you'll be all right.
Yeah, gonna have
So,
to.
what
Top
about
tier
have
strategy.
you got any personal top gaming moments of 2025?
No, just without keep recapping the usual. That tank one was good. It was a personal highlight of the month for me, especially with the support that I got on that. So it was
Yeah, there's
fantastic.
huge amount of support.
But other than that, no, just the usual. Just
Yeah,
nothing crazy.
nothing crazy. No worst rage moments, glitchy. See, all mine come from like because I was like you were trying to get me to buy Battlefield and pre-order it and all that sort of stuff. I was like, I'm not coming off Rainbow Six Siege. I'm not doing it all the way up until the day release, and I was sat on the edge of my bed. I was just like, I'll buy it. Screw it.
Was you actually not going to do it, or were you just winding me up?
I genuinely had no interest in buying Battlefield,
Potentially the game of the year.
which is why I'm glad I bought it.
Are you having fun on it though?
Oh yeah, it's great.
Cool.
It's great, but like I wanna like my idea of competitive gaming isn't in the world like do you know how you're going for like the top spot of like the most kills or whatever it is you're doing on Battlefield?
Yeah, the leaderboards.
Yeah, the leaderboard sort of things.
Yeah.
So I'm more, my idea of competitive gaming is team based, very just team based, not solo. So things like Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, it's probably one of the only games I take seriously. I'm a different person on it, completely different person on it.
Yeah, I would agree. I was going to
Plenty
say
of times
something,
where
but
if go on, say it,
don't wanna make you emotional.
go on, say it.
I was going to say you still get carried though, don't you? still get carried done. Not by me, but by others.
Listen. I'm a monster with that DMR.
Yes, it is.
I'll not say the name of the operators that I call them on here, but you know where I'm going with it.
He has his own nicknames.
Yeah, I've got my own nicknames for each operator.
It's a good
Yeah,
game. Yeah,
but
I would never write it going back to it, mate. To be fair.
mm, well, I'll tell you what. Because what we'll do now is we'll jump into ads before I forget, and then we'll finish off with what's coming in 2026, and then we'll just call it there.
Yeah,
Do you want to hear about some products?
I want to hear about some products. Hit me with
Let's
these
listen to
products.
products that I'm probably not going to edit in anyway. Products. Welcome back to Press Extra Talk, where we're going to go on to talk about what's actually coming in 2026. There's a few things I'm looking forward to here. Personally, for me, one of them is 007 First Light, which comes out in March. It's supposed to be a proper stealth focused Bond game from the Hitman devs, which looks insanely promising. Um, there's another one which I think you want to talk about, Dom, which I think everyone wants to know about. It's GTA 6.
Ah,
Are,
it's the big,
are,
it's the big one.
are we going to get it? It's got to be. It's another 12 months. It's a new year. It has to drop, right?
I don't know. They just keep pushing it back and back, don't they? Let's hope. Like I think we touched on it briefly some other time, but let's hope they just stick to the word and just do what they're doing for the right reasons. Let's hope they're pushing it back and they are going to release it and they don't do a complete change of the game like they did with the day before.
Yeah.
Because that will flop harder than we've ever seen. With that game, they released some crazy trailers, and we've seen some crazy trailers for GTA 6.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen like the dynamic weather changes with the tornadoes. Like that is something we've never seen in gaming before. Um, like the characters look like real life, man. It's mad. Like that game has got some super potential, and I think when we look at it, me from my point of view, like some of it does look a bit too good to be true, to that level. But is that just the next generation of gaming? And we've got to look at the budget. Like just quickly touching on the budget, I think I read something not too long ago about like GTA 5's budget was like 100 million or something. The budget for this is $1 billion. They've spent $1 billion on this game. This is the most expensive game in gaming history. So that kind of money can
Bloody
unlock some
hell.
stupid,
Yeah.
stupid stuff. So we'll see, but hopefully that will be the biggest one of 2026. Set to release in
Without a
November,
doubt. Without a doubt.
but we'll see what the crack is.
Without a doubt. Mm. Do you reckon? Well, they will do. They'll make the money back anyway because the amount of people that'll buy it anyway, and the in-game currencies
Yeah,
like the shark cards and things like that, and they'll make the money back in no time.
but GTA 5 is
Um,
still going now, isn't it? 12 years later,
well, that's
still
it.
going now.
I was about to say
uh,
this will be it with GTA 6 as well. It'll be one of those that'll last for 12 years because they'll just keep adding new things onto it instead of releasing a new game, which is good.
Good.
Touching back on 007,
Go on.
because I'm really looking forward to this. What's the earliest 007 game you remember playing?
For me, Nightfire. Nightfire was the one. PS1.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You not play the Nintendo 64?
Before my time.
Never play that.
Before my time.
Really? How
Yeah.
old are you? Same age, aren't we?
29, me, mate.
Oh my God, I'm so old. I am so old.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Bond, Nintendo 64. That's my era. Good stuff. That remember it.
Was it
In
good?
fact, Oh yeah, it was class. It was amazing. I never really got past the snow mission because I was young and didn't really understand what was going on. But it was
Just as bad
really,
at
really.
games back then as you are now, then.
Oh yeah, because that was only the second mission, I think, if I remember correctly. Second or third mission. Yeah, terrible. Titan Quest 2 comes out this year. It's Greek mythology ARPG. Lots of loot, loads of monsters, fast combat, Diablo kind of energy. That's
Sounds
another one
good.
that's come out.
Sounds good.
Don't think I played the first one, Titan Quest.
No, not really played Diablo
No.
either. I hear really good things. Really good things. Um, might be something to look at in the future, but
There's one. I know there's one. That's kind of up your street. Is Gallipoli, I think it's called Gallipoli.
oh, that would be the World War One tactical shooter that's
That's the one.
looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's made. I might be wrong again. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think it's made by the same people as Hell Let Loose, or set to be like that kind of game, which had a lot of fun on Hell Let Loose. Great game.
Yeah, it's like
Especially
trench
on PC.
warfare and stuff.
Yeah,
A lot of trench warfare and that.
can't wait to bayonet someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, give that a go.
Right, Devil. Well, I think we're coming to that time, so we'll start wrapping things up. Is there anything you're hyped for? Or are we sticking to GTS 6?
I think for me, yeah, I think it's GTA 6 for me. And Japoli. I might absolutely be butchering that name.
Yeah,
But
if
yeah,
we
I
are,
think
let us know.
I
I
think
think we are. It doesn't feel right, does it?
no, I think they're the two for me. But yeah, gameplay looks strong on both of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of Battlefield as well. I'll get probably making the most of that.
yeah, still on
Yeah.
Battlefield, guys, for now.
Getting them kill cams on your TikToks. Get them
Yeah.
posted.
Send your clips in, guys. Drop them in at X or on the TikTok, whichever way you want. The email is on there as well. If you want to email them in, we can review them. We're gonna try and get these reviewed every Tuesday. We can react to them, Dan and I, and we'll look at it. Well, it
Yeah, sounds good, man.
should be some fun.
Actually, Kill Cam Tuesdays, we'll call it.
Sounds good.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah, Kill Cam Tuesdays. Send your clips in. We'll pick the best ones, and you'll be featured on an episode. We'll do that. Make sure you follow, subscribe, join the Discord. I'll pop the link down in below.
Just make sure your phone isn't on aeroplane mode, guys. It makes you lag. It's true.
See you in the next one.